So Yanceyville, North Carolina, like much of the South, is built on layers of history. Tobacco fields shape this town, yellow leaf crops fueling its economy, its labor, its way of life. The people who lived here and worked here, they carried the weight, building something lasting. The mural stands as a marker of that history, a recognition of those who moved things forward. Before us is a reflection of this place, of the people who shaped it, of the stories of the not-so-distant past that still echo today. Each figure holds a presence, a weight. Their expressions are steady, fixed, their eyes looking forward and back at the same time. I use a tight palette of 6 colors to simplify the image to its basic components. But the meaning has layers. The yellow sets the stage. A backdrop of bright leaf tobacco plant that built this region. The rhythm of the line work carries movement, steady, intentional, each stroke a record of time, a pulse of the moment. A connection between then and now. The lines are loose but precise, capturing the weight of the presence without being rigid. They follow the grain of the wall, bending to its imperfections, a lot like our memories and history itself. Some lines are bold, unwavering. Others break, skip, leave space, leave little gaps for people to put their own understanding in it. You know, public walls hold history, and this one reminds us who stood here before us, whose long shadows we can use as an example of what truly makes a community whole. Thank you so much for letting me paint this.
I don't have enough adjectives to describe this man and the impact that he had on this county. I would say that he was incredible, a man with unlimited skills and talent. If it had not been for Mr. Dillon, I would not be here myself.
Old Florence Gateway, January 8th, 1934 to November 8th, 2004. That reflects 70 years of a full, productive, independent, and unique life. When Maud was your friend, she was your friend. Caswell County was fortunate to have her as a part of its legacy today.
April 15, 1913. She was accused of practicing medicine without a license. She had 12 white journeymen that found her guilty of the charges. But if they found her guilty, she would have been hanged in the square right over there in front of the courthouse. But the Judge Charles M. Cook, she overturned the verdict of guilty and she was set to go free. This was totally unprecedented for an American woman, especially one of color, during the 20th century.
His greatest attribute was his humility. He never thought of himself as anyone special. He was a machine gun Jeep driver. And he was wounded twice. The first time he got a Purple Heart. The second time they told him to go back to the CO and put in for a Purple Heart. And Dad told him, I've already got one, what I need was 2. So he never got a second one. So in 1953, at age 30, he broke into the big leagues and played a half a season then. His first game was in Fenway Park against Ted Williams and the Red Sox. Played against Willie Mays, Mickey Mantle, and all the greats. And Dad always said he would say, Stuart, I never was that good, but I sure played against some great ones. Dad was buried on January 1, 2020, around the corner in the Yanceyville Presbyterian Church Cemetery.